Welcome to the Positively Powerful Podcast. Woo! With Coach Shimmy and
Coach Key,
woo woo woo.
yes, yes.
Oh, happy December.
18th.
Yes, we are at the end of the year. How you doing, Coach Key?
I am doing so good. Feeling good. Cannot believe it is December 18th of 25. Oh my goodness. Like, where has the time gone? How is it this fast? We are here. How about you? How you feeling?
I am feeling the same way. I feel like January, February, March was like okay, and then it was like after July, it was like July, da, 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 and here we are in December.
Yes.
So it's like I know Thanksgiving happened, but it was just like, did it happen? It was crazy.
I had a bunch of food, so I'm pretty sure it happened.
Well, definitely did that.
But everything went so fast. I'm like, oh my goodness. But we're here. I mean, what can I say?
Here.
We are here feeling good about it.
Yes, we are here. And so I figured we're on here. Let's just go ahead and jump right in it and just talking about this year end. And just we're here at the end of the year. And if I could sum up the year in anything, I would probably in terms of focus on, it would probably be gratitude.
Ooh, good one.
Yes.
Good.
It's just looking at this year, and if I have to take it
Excuse me.
into perspective of some things when I think of gratitude, my number one question would probably be, what exactly am I grateful for?
Mm.
And number one, life.
Yes.
A lot of people,
Yes.
didn't make it to the end of December, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
are here, and we are here the same way we started off with two arms, two legs, two eyes, and two ears, and nothing's missing. And
Yes.
we've let go of some things.
Mm-hmm.
We've unlearned some things, unpacked some things, but definitely grateful for just purpose and walk and vision,
Mm-hmm.
and just grateful for the fact that we made it. And so I was
Yes.
thinking of, even in the gratitude, how are we showing our gratitude? How do we show gratitude? Of course, to God. How are we showing gratitude to ourselves? How are we showing gratitude to others? Most importantly, how are we showing gratitude to ourselves?
Yes.
Because I think in the midst of us always trying to figure it out, we tend to forget about our star player, which is ourselves. So if
Yes.
I'm thinking about, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for the fact that I was able to let go of some things. I think I
Yes.
said at the beginning of the year that I was working on procrastination this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't able to really just do what I wanted to in terms of procrastination, but because I was accountable for it and really just put my eye on it, I'm grateful that I first put it out there, which made it aware, and then really worked on it this year, because I can say that I've seen the fact that I have worked on it. I've been more conscious about doing things. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely grateful for that.
Yes.
So even in that, Coach Key, and thinking about, just 2025, a year in review, what is something that would probably stick out for you?
Well, I love that gratitude thing. I think that was a really good word. It's so easy to get into all of the things that you don't have and all the things that you did not accomplish within this year. I think showing gratitude for the things that you do have. And for me, the greatest thing would be life. So many people have passed away, so many of my classmates. And, that hits home because we're only in our 40s. So I'm like, oh my God, I think I lost 8 or 9 classmates this year. And that's a lot. That's almost a person a month. So just definitely for life and health and strength, the simple things that we take for granted, the ability to get out of bed, the ability to have 2 hands and 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 legs,
The
two
fact that we had
feet.
that bed.
Yeah, the fact that, yes. So, it's a interesting perspective to definitely show gratitude. And I definitely believe you when you say, are we showing gratitude to ourselves or are we just going? And I think for me, I am definitely one of those people that keeps going. And I will quickly forget about giving gratitude to myself. Oh my God, Coach Key, you did such and such for yourself. Procrastination was a big thing for me, but one that was even bigger was time. I'm just not good with time. People who know me personally, to tell me to start at 3 so I get there by 5. And so I'm just, but this year, at least the second half of the year, I really committed to being better with time management. I have never been so on time or close to on time this year than I have been ever. So for me, I have been within a 10 or 15-minute window of being late. And for me, ooh,
That's a great
oh
thing.
my God, 15 minutes late. Oh man, yes. Because, honey, usually, even my family members, when they have something, they tell me 3 for 5. Because they know I just, yeah. Yeah. But that's a character flaw. But I would like to say that definitely working on things that are important because time is important. Time management is important. So I would definitely say that is something that I have definitely wanted to show gratitude to myself for. Absolutely. Um, Being more efficient with my time. But yes, I love gratitude. I think that's a phenomenal word to use. For me, when I think about 2025, I am thinking about growth and observation. Um, the growth that I have noticed in myself and the growth that I've noticed in the individuals that join our groups and the different sessions that we have done throughout the year, just to hear them from when we first started with them earlier part of the year to hear them the other night, is like,
On clear
wow.
space.
Yes, yes. To hear people really, really benefit from all that we've taught this year is a heck of a thing. Like, I think that is a beautiful thing. And for me, when I'm thinking of myself, just growing, just allowing myself to get out of my own way and, you know, change my perspective. My bestie wrote a book that's called What?
Flip the script, change
Yes,
your thinking, change
yes,
your life.
absolutely. So I think this year the book is a gem. By the way, if you do not have it, you are truly, truly missing out because it's definitely a gem and it's very easy to understand. And I think in having the book, um, even referencing back, it allows me to have a different perspective. I love how you talk about, well, what did you really do? Like what part did you play? And for me, I think I have always been an accountable person, but I think this year I've learned to be more accountable than I've ever before. Like, Keisha, why did this happen? Um, what was your part in it? And I think one of the things that I have pretty much programmed myself this year is to think that I am not a victim. I am a volunteer to whatever situation. I am volunteering my time and space and energy in it. So I clearly played a part in what went wrong or what went right. So I would say growth and observation. Observation, paying attention to what's going on around you. Do not always turn a blind eye. Whatever you think you see is what you saw. Stop thinking that you didn't. For me, what I have learned is that your spirit shows you what your heart makes excuses for.
That's good.
So I am learning to pay attention. Pay attention to my spirit. Pay attention to what my spirit feeds me. Pay attention to reciprocity of my energy. Just being mindful of what I allow in my space. For me, peace is life. Like the ability to be at peace and be wholly and fully with myself and know who I am is probably the greatest observation that I could have ever had this year. And for that, I am truly, truly full of gratitude. Yes. So I would say that would be something for me.
And I think sometimes, even when we think of growth, and this is the part that we have to even be grateful to ourselves, is sometimes growth is invisible, and you don't even realize you've grown until you realize you've grown.
Yes.
And that could be whether going through like a heartbreak and you realize that, you know what, I don't hurt as I used to hurt, or even if you're exercising, you realize that, oh, you know what, I'm stronger now that I'm being more consistent. And so I think sometimes when we look for growth, we look for this big picture instead of realizing that it's those small steps that we took that allowed us to be able to get to that big picture, that now we've stepped into a whole new era of growth.
Yes. I love that. I love the fact that you're saying that it's invisible because you're right. People magnify things as if everything has to be astronomical. But what I have learned is that some of the biggest things I've done in my life are really, really minuscule. Just the ability to get up when the alarm goes off instead of
Right.
laying there another 20 minutes. Those are small things that we just typically take for granted. And that is definitely a small thing, but it's growth.
Right.
I tell my clients all the time, um, minimal steps are still steps. Everything doesn't have to be, I made 10 steps forward. No, because even 10 steps forward starts with a single step.
Right. Right. And I think even with that single step, people don't take the time to celebrate how big that one step actually is.
Yes.
We're so focused on getting to that 10th step, but it's like you took that one step and that enough was for a celebration.
It is.
It's like, so, and even when you talk about observation and just walking with your eyes wide open.
Yes, I love that. I love that.
I think this year has been a take people for who they really are.
Oh, yes.
And I try not to get sucked into social media, but I do have it, for the business. But it just seems like, and I don't know how these algorithms work. I guess you look at one thing and it just kind of all comes. But it's just like the level of just, I don't know, just hate and manipulatism and narcissism, if that's, if mental is a word, but narcissism just the everything that's going on between a man and a woman. And it's just like, we all just want love. That's all we're looking for. It's love. And people are getting killed left and right and shot and, raped, kidnapped, hurt. And of course, this is not brand new, this going on, but it's just like the amount, it just seems to have quadrupled from, it seems like what it used to be.
I think it's because it's magnified now every time. And for me, I'm not a social media person like that. Now, I enjoy it, but I'm not hooked. But the one thing that turns me off about it, it is very vain. Like social media, you see all these beautiful women and beautiful men, and you look at yourself, you say, oh my God, I don't look like that. So I think social media is not real. I think that it is a facade for people to pretend to be whatever it is that they want to be. The problem is the people that are watching sometimes want that. But I always say, if everything in your life is on Front Street, that is not a good thing. It is something going on in you. I am private as hell. So I'm not getting ready to put, oh my God, I see so many things, so many private things. I do see a lot of things about love and things like that. But I also see so much hate on there too. If a beautiful lady posts something and she's proud about it, I've never seen so many people like attack her. She's this and she's that. So for me, it's the vainness of it all. So I tell people, be mindful of what you feed your spirit. When you look at it, make sure you're happy with you. Let the mirroring effect be that at the end of the day, I'm happy with what I see. Do not let somebody's pretend life affect your real life. But I think that it happens more often than not.
Yeah. And even social media within itself is a whole topic because, people kill themselves because they're trying to be something, as you say, that's not real. The thing people don't understand is you don't have to put your whole life on social media.
Why would you? Like, I'm still on that. What popped in your head to make you think that's the way?
You don't have to post that you just got up, that you just brushed your teeth. What you're eating, it's okay. Privacy used to be something, and now it's just like you just open yourself to wide exposed, but it's just so many people that are killing themselves trying to become something that's not real. And it's just like, it's even, you don't know until it happens. And it's just and I'm sure as a parent, you're protecting your child, but it's just like, well, how much can you really protect them if it's, you can, hopefully you're pouring into them, things that you want to know, you're beautiful. But it's like, as they see things on social media, it's like, well, I don't have this, I'm not this,
Yes.
So, and most of the time, it's not what you say because it's what the outside world says that molds them more. But it's just how do we, I guess, get out of this is not what you should be striving for. Like, get out of your head to think that that is the attainable level that you have to get to.
I think that we should dedicate a segment to figuring it out and talking it out.
Mm.
Um, 2026, y'all, social
Yes.
media segment, because that is something to definitely to discuss, like, because it's out of control.
Mm-hmm.
And you're exactly right. Like, the younger kids and even older people, they don't care what they're told on the inside of, from the people that love them. It's the people that they don't know that they care about their opinions and views. Growing up, I didn't even have social media. I didn't even have a
Right.
cell phone. Like, I had a house phone, you know. And then, your family member, mom and daddy, auntie, them, they can pick the phone up. I need to use the phone.
Oh, they just listen to your conversation.
I was saying, yes. And you hear me? Hello? Hello? Get off the phone, come wash these dishes. And you're on the phone with the boy from school. You're like, so. I didn't get a cell phone until I was 18. Yeah. And then when I did, I was on the minutes. You remember them little cards?
Yes. Yeah. You didn't call after what, 7 o'clock?
But see, when you got to the point where you call after 7, you were rich. Right. I had the one where you had to get the card.
Oh, yeah.
Load the minutes. Yes, baby. Listen now. Load the minutes on that thing. Yes, I'm telling you now. So all this, like,
yes.
Listen.
Yes.
So I asked myself, is it better or worse? For me, I was happy as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I ran outside. I rode my bike. I love to go outside. I have my friend girls, and we girl, listen, we riding. Listen, let's go now. Got my 10-speed. Let's go. But now kids don't know what that's like.
It's outside. It's like, go outside.
That's a punishment.
Right. And it was like being inside
was the punishment. You ain't going outside.
Look, go to my house and ask me, can I come outside?
Yeah. No, I know she had you come over here and ask you. No, she cannot come outside because she didn't do her. She got in trouble in school. She didn't do her work, so she's not coming. You sure, Miss Jones? She can't come back tomorrow, and then she slammed the door.
Right.
It's over.
Right.
Now, all these kids do is stay on the computer, on the phone. So that is an observation that I've made also, that life is different in 2025. It's been different, but it seems like as the years go by, it is becoming more and more different. Right. So I definitely want us to discuss that, because we got to figure out some ways to help our young people and older people. Right. I'm so happy to be 45. I do not want to be 25. I don't want to be dancing around the club to my girl. Yeah. Like, no. 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 Absolutely not. With my back out to my girl. Yeah. You see him at the bar? No, I didn't. But, I'm so good. Like, I'm so good at 45. I promise you I am. But social media has affected all ages, young and younger and older. Right. So I definitely want us to do a segment on that. That just popped in my head right now, just because I'm just like, we got to do something.
Right. And it's getting out of control. Just because as more platforms come up, it's, people, they're in their phone,
And I think with that being said, people do all sorts of crazy things, and they have to try to forgive themselves.
Yeah. Yes. So even with forgiveness, so you referenced it earlier, the book. Yes. Flip the script. And I think so, even as we're talking about 2025, just as a whole, and this is just period, forgiveness is something that we have to carry with us throughout life. And it's one of our hardest things, because forgiveness and even letting go, is two of the most difficult, but in the end, probably is one of the most easiest things that we could do. And even when we think about forgiveness, it's first thing we think is, oh, I have to forgive somebody else when I talk about forgiveness. But we forget about, well, you know what? Maybe there's some parts of myself that I need to forgive.
I love that.
And when we think of, forgiveness and everything, it's do I even really think that I am worthy to even forgive myself for things that I did? I've said before myself, it's I have survived. I've been in domestic abusive relationships, and I've got to the other side of it. And some of the people, all of the people, well, it's not a whole bunch of them, but the
But
two
yeah,
people,
yeah.
I don't ever want to see again. But I forgive them
Mm-hmm.
because somewhere along the line, I realized that they were operating from whatever capacity that
Mm-hmm.
they were at, and I had to under, I had to come to the agreement that I needed to let go of everything that came with it. I need to let go of the anger. I need to let go of the bitterness. I need to
Mm.
let go of the hurt. I need to let go of the pain. But in order for me to do all that, I needed to forgive first.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't a just overnight forgiveness. Definitely a lot of praying, a lot of talking to God. And that's the thing with forgiveness, as well as all emotions. Feel it.
Oh yeah.
Feel it. It's one thing is I think that and you see it in relationships, it's the suppression.
Mm-hmm.
It's the, if you're hurt,
Mm.
I can't go through my hurt because I have to suppress it in order for us to go forward or whatever. And it's just like, no, if you're hurt, if you're mad, if you're angry, feel all that, go through all that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you know what? Joy comes in the morning.
It
What you're
does.
realizing is once you're going through all those emotions, you're actually letting things go,
Mm-hmm.
because you can only be angry for so long.
Yes.
You can only be hurt for so long. You can
Yes.
only be bitter for so long. And if you don't let it go, you're only hurting yourself. People don't realize that anger carries physical,
Mm-hmm.
traits, as well as stress, which I don't believe in.
Right.
But it carries those physical traits that extend beyond our mental. And if we have to realize that we are in our head.
Mm-hmm.
We have to realize that the things we're thinking about is because we chose to think about those things. So if we're angry, you made that choice to be angry. Not to say that, okay, not to say that, oh, I can't just get unangry 1 second to 1 second,
Right.
but I can work toward it if I
Mm-hmm.
make the decision, you know what? I don't want to be angry no more. I don't want to be hurt anymore. That's your part of forgiveness. That's the part of understanding that the pain, it wasn't, it's, everything is not personal towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the other part about forgiveness, even with hurt. It's
Mm-hmm.
the, just because it personally happened to us, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's personal to us. We just somehow or another got the results of what it is that pain was.
Mm.
But that's just all of the part of forgiveness, as well as forgiving yourself, which is important, to forgive yourself in the midst of forgiving others.
I love that. I love the am I worthy for forgiveness, and I love the feel it. That's one thing I tell my clients. When you're going through something, you have to feel it. That's the feeling it is how you get to healing it.
Mm,
Um, just because you suppress something, it does not go away. Actually, it continues to come back
right.
because it is fighting its way to try to get
Mm-hmm.
out. So I am definitely a feel it, heal it
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
coach.
Feel it. Heal it. I
Feel it,
love
heal
that.
it. Yes.
Yes.
So, because once you begin to feel it, you can also recognize if something looks like it. If you
Mm-hmm.
continue to suppress every single feeling and emotion that you have, then you become where you're not able to recognize it because you begin to suppress everything. So now you're suppressing both your happy ones
Mm-hmm.
and the ones that are on the other side. So, yes, feel it and heal it. So, I think that is great. That was a great insight about forgiving yourself and not just others. So, I think that's a phenomenal way of looking at it. When I think about 2025 as a whole, one of the biggest lessons I would have to say that I've learned is the ability to see people where they are and not where I want them to be. Um, Trying to force a person to change will only frustrate you because
Mm-hmm.
people move on their own accord. You can talk until you're blue in the face. People do what they want to do at the time that they want to do it. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't necessarily mean it's attack toward you. Now we take it that way because we want it to be the way that we want it to be. So, like, oh, he or she isn't doing such and such, but he or she isn't doing whatever because that's not what they want to do. For me, what I've learned is if you tell a person something and it makes you feel a certain way, and that person can, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. People associate everything with relationships. No, this could be a best friend. This could be a co-worker. This could be somebody at the local Publix. If you tell somebody that they're making you feel a certain way and they have no intent to make any kind of corrections, accept that and move on. Stop asking for closure. I just need one more conversation. No, you do not. Nope. You close it.
Right.
You be the closure that you need. So for me, I would have to say just learning to see people where they are, not where I want them to be, and understand that it is totally okay to love somebody from a distance. I love you and I support you. You cannot tell a person, I say this often, you cannot tell a person how to love you. You cannot tell a person how to treat you. However, you do have the option of whether or not you want to participate in the way that that person is loving you and treating you. And for me, listen, the way that you're loving me and the way that you're treating me and the way that you're speaking to me, I prefer not to participate. May God bless you and may God keep you in your further and future endeavors. But you are not for me. And I'm not for you. Because clearly, if I'm telling you something that's making me feel a way and you continue to do it, that means you don't have much regard or respect for me. And I'm a firm believer that love and disrespect do not reside in the same space. So that's what I would have to say that I've learned this year. What about you?
That was so good. That was so good.
Yeah, that's what I've learned.
Yes. Yes. You can't get people. People gonna be who they gonna be.
You better know that. You better know that. Yes.
I think for me, my biggest lesson this year is peace is the new bag.
Oh, you better say that. I love it. Give me some. Yes, I love that.
In whatever environment, like it can be, I don't know if you saw the meme where it's like the house on fire and the little like girl, she's standing out to the side.
They're looking
like
at it.
Unbothered, like unbothered. It's like that's the same thing. I can't control other people. I can't control other situations. The only thing that I can control is me and my steps. So I have to always be conscious to make sure that I am protecting my peace. And whatever that looks like.
Absolutely.
It's you want to go high, you go high by yourself. You want to go low, you want to go low by yourself. Like I
am unbothered.
Unbothered. Yes. But that doesn't mean that I don't see. It doesn't mean that you can treat me any kind of way. It doesn't mean that I don't care. It just means that for me, my peace and my protection and my sanity is my highest priority.
Yes.
So that has been this year, as well as time management. Like, what am I really doing? Like, we have a lot.
Yes, a lot going on. Yes,
and God is blessing us immensely as we're growing. So it's just always trying to make sure that I'm just not busy. You know, that it's the stuff that I'm doing is, am I really laying the foundation somewhere?
Yes.
Am I just filling in the time?
Yes. just real busy doing nothing.
Doing absolutely nothing.
Yes.
So it has been a full, phenomenal year, and I feel like we are just getting started.
We are
just getting started because we have a whole bunch of events coming around. For 2026
already, and we're not even there. We're not even there yet. My mind is full as we are growing and expanding. There's so many different things that we have in the pot right now. For those of you guys who join me on a regular, and for you guys that don't, I have a clear your space session. So clear your space is basically a safe place that we come to clear our space. We talk about different things that clutter our spaces and our thoughts and feelings, and we just kind of dive in. And each month, it is a different topic. This year was phenomenal. We just had Clear Space this past Tuesday. And when I tell you a time was had, as we unpack the entire year. So in Clear Space, we do it the third Tuesday of every month at 7:15 sharp. For those of you who are not familiar, please reach out to me, Coach Kee, KEE25 @gmail.com. If you want to be a part of it, please feel free to log on. The log on information comes in the newsletter. If you're not a part of the newsletter, you are missing out on that too, because that is phenomenal. Yes. That is just a newsletter full of positive things and growth. And it also lets you know where the Empowerment Sisters are and what we're hosting and what we're doing. The next Clear Your Space is January the 20th, 2026. Cannot believe I just said 2026. Yes. January 20th, 2026. Be there or be square.
Can I tell you that just what you have done with Clear Your Space, and number one, the safe space that it is.
Yes.
It's kind of like everybody needs that space where I can just feel like I'm naked and it's okay. And that's exactly what Clear Your Space does. You know, sometimes you'll be in there and I'll be like, that's happy. Are you with me? Are you saying you're with yes, me? You know, yes. Because you are so phenomenal, but you're so open, yes. You know, and you're so patient and you're so giving. And every Clear Your Space, you know, you walk away feeling full. Yes. You know, so I just want to say thank you so much for Clear Your Space and just all that it provides.
Thank you. That means I'm doing what I need to do, my sister.
Absolutely. Yes. And compliment Clear Your Space. Actually, Brain Break was created this year.
Yes.
So in conjunction with just clearing your space in your mental, you know, our breath. Yes. Is very important. So Brain Break was created. It is just a 30-minute meditation session. You don't have to be a pro at meditation. Like literally, the only thing you have to dedicate is 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. And so it's probably about 10, 15 minutes of pouring. And then, of course, we'll go into meditation. But it's just an opportunity. Our brain is going all the time. Mm-hmm. Like even now, it's sitting here, you know, our brain is going. And what Brain Break is essentially that is your brain actually taking a break. And with meditation, that is exactly what it is. You are really just calming your mind to hopefully to where you're not thinking and that you're able to receive, but that you're also focused on your breath. And why our breath is so important, of course, the obvious, but sometimes we don't even realize how much we're holding our breath until we exhale. And then be like,
ooh, that was nice.
Right. And you'd be like, was I breathing? Like, I don't know. So that's what Brain Break does. It's essentially, let me breathe. And then what you'll see is proper breathing has so many benefits. You know, it gives us clarity of the mind. It helps with you just with your breathing in general. And I don't know all the medical terms, you know, so I'm not finna sit here and portray like I'm a medical, but you know, that honorary doctorate is on the way. So just take it.
Let's go.
But definitely, I know for me, meditation has truly just helped me slow down. It's helped me really think more. And it has opened my mind to just hearing from God.
I love that.
Yes.
Now, for me, Brain Break is, oh my God, what I love. And, you know, I've been trying to learn to meditate for a long time. And I am doing 900 things at once. Like, literally, my mind never shuts off. So, the Brain Break for me, by the way, is amazing. I love the music that you play. Mm-hmm. I love so I am one of the ones that struggle with turning my brain off. So I'll be like, wait a minute, what? So I love it because the music, it helps. And for me, ideally, I attempt to escape. For just a moment. So while I'm escaping, it helps my brain to slow down. And I think about, you know, work and kids and life and man and family, whatever I got going on. Mm-hmm. It really helps to slow my brain down. And, you know, statistically showing you have 60,000 thoughts a day. Mm-hmm. Literally, that's what the statistics say. I didn't know my brain could hold 60,000 thoughts. Right. But statistically, it says 60,000, that the average person has about 60,000 thoughts a day. And you don't think about it because we're working and doing what we're doing. Right. So for me, I love the ability to breathe. The breathing session that you do at the beginning, I'll be like, oh my God, I think I've been breathing all week. So it really, really does. If you are not attending Brain Break, you are missing out on that too, because that is an opportunity for you to just rest your brain. At the end, my brain can't talk, but I think it says thank you.
Oh,
yeah, I think it says thank you. So because It's great.
And it is the last Tuesday. It's always going to be the last Tuesday of the month. And it's at 8:30, so it's from 8:30 to 9 Eastern time. So the next spring break is January 27th, 2026.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
That's what they say now. 2026.
2026.
And these are two things that are consistent, both Clear Your Space and Brain Break. You do not want to miss that. So mark your calendars for the third Tuesday for Clear Your Space and the last Tuesday of the month for Brain Break. Speaking of upcoming events, we have the summit.
Woo, woo.
Yes, this
Yes.
year's topic is It's Still Brewing. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
When I tell you a time is about to be had, it's still brewing. The only thing I can tell you is think about all of you coffee drinkers, such as yourself. What does that really look like? When you think about a brewery, what does that look like? When I tell you a time is going to be had, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That's going to be February 21st, 2026. It's going to start at 11 o'clock. And it is just going to be phenomenal. To be announced with the actual location, because we have a few different people that want us to host it at their facility, so we gotta kind of figure it out. But it is February 21st, 2026, so we will be talking more about it, and more information will be coming out. So yes, come on and get poured into, get this coffee brewing. So I'm so excited about that.
And can I tell you, I love our summits. I feel like every year, I mean, I could be a participant in the room. It's like I'm growing, and even as much as we practice, it's just like when it's time, it's just like it's pouring so much, and it's just so phenomenal because this is be our third year.
Yes. Oh my God.
Man, I can't believe
that. Third year.
I can't believe that. I mean, but all of this was just a vision and a dream. But the reason why we know it works is because you are a licensed mental health therapist, so we're able to go backward, and then both of us, certified master life coaches, so we're able to go forward, and that really helps because, as we always say, you need to go back a little bit in order to go forward, because maybe some things back there you need to pick up so you can let go, as you walk forward in it.
But for me, that's my portion. Your portion I love because for me, they start with me. Right. And I'm able to dig into how this started. But your portion talks about now that you know, now that it started, you know how it started, what are we doing now? So to be able to have that duo of looking back and looking ahead, it is something that I would encourage anybody. And we do this year after year. This is year 3, and we've done it, multiple times throughout the year. For me, it seems like each time it gets better and better. I'd be like, oh my God, sis, this is so good, and this and that. But it just gets better and better and growing and growing. It's just a phenomenal, phenomenal thing.
And for me, I'm so grateful that people trust us enough to be vulnerable enough to let go. Crying.
Oh God, yes.
I mean, we never know what we're going to get. We never know. But it's at the end of it, we leave empty because we have given everything, of ourselves. And people walk away full, and as well as hungry for more.
For more. Which is great.
Right.
Feel free to schedule a life coaching session with either of us. Because you cannot lose going either way. And I think that's last year. Last year we had a lady cry with the first 20 minutes. 20 minutes in the session, she was already crying. But for me, those are healing tears. Absolutely. Those are tears that are cleansing her spirit, because that's water. So that's just water cleansing her spirit and growth. I am a firm believer of what you feed is what flourishes. So make room. Clear out your spirit to allow what belongs there. Get the stuff that does not belong there out of there. So I am so excited about that. Yes. Woo! Yes, I'm so ready. So February 21st, 2026 at 11 o'clock. You do not want to miss it. You definitely want to be in the house with your seat rocked and ready.
Yes, so tickets will go on sale actually right after the 1st of January. Yeah. So right around the corner. Yes. So tickets will be on sale. Just excited about everything that we have going on. Um, and the other thing, our last that we're talking about today is our vision board party.
Oh, yes.
So our vision board party is going to be March. It is going to be
21st.
March the 21st. And let me tell you something. If you have never created a vision board, you want to be in the room. Most of the time we have a vision in our head anyway. So it is you owe it to yourself to go after your dreams, go after your goals. Be conscious about your steps that you're taking. Don't just roam through it. A vision board helps you put eyes to what you want to see. What are some things you want to accomplish this year? How much money do you want to make? Do you want to travel? Or do you want to eat? Do you want to eat better? If you want to eat better, what exactly do you want to eat? What exactly do you want to look like? A vision board helps you. If I'm gonna work towards something, it helps me if I actually can see what I'm working toward. So,
yes. I think that's the highlight for me. So, yes, I am all these great things, but at the end of the day, when I go to bed at night, I am just Keisha. So a vision board for me holds me accountable. If these are the things that I say that I want, what am I doing? How am I working toward getting them? So I do have a vision board for professional and personal, because I need to be able to see my path. I need to be able to see my plan. In college they teach us, if you don't plan to fail. We learned that in college. I don't. If my professor said that one more time, I just be like, I like, girl, leave me, girl, sit down.
Yes, poor planning leads to poor performance.
Yes,
poor planning leads to poor performance.
But how old are we? And we still remember these college,
yes,
these college,
life lessons.
Yes, but they got on my nerves in school.
Right,
but
right.
Now at 45, I know exactly what that means. So for me, the vision board, it holds me accountable. It also reminds me of my dreams and goals. I do not want to get stuck in the rustle and bustle of life and forget what I'm doing. Just remember we talk about being busy doing nothing. So I want to make sure that I'm able to see and prepare for what I'm trying to do. The mantra for 2026 is we are creating the life that we want, not just living it.
Yes.
That's what we're doing. Yes. So I am so pumped about the vision board party. It is March 21st, 2026 at 11 a.m. It's going to probably be at the Clayton County Library, at least one of them. We're doing several, but the first one is going to be at the Clayton County Library, off of Riverdale Road, not far from Highway 85 for you guys that live in Atlanta. For the people that do not live in Atlanta, we are having some vision board parties in other states. It's just a work in progress with that, but we are definitely planning to do that as well.
And if you want us to come to your city, to your town, the Empowerment Sisters, we are on the move.
You better know
so
that.
We're not just here in Georgia. Reach out to us at empowermentsisters23@gmail.com. And we are here. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Yes, definitely. Let's talk about it because we are open. The Empowerment Sisters are on the move.
Yes,
we are on the move, but we will definitely move toward you. So just let us know. Yeah. We are always here to help and serve and pour and love. We are definitely a walking, talking life support. Yes. We are definitely that. If you don't know anything else about us, please understand that this is probably the safest, non-judgmental zone that you will ever encounter. I don't think it gets better than the Empowerment Sisters.
Definitely not.
Definitely does not.
Definitely not. And you have to understand that you are important. Understand that you got this. Give yourself grace to know that you made it. I'm a big person of at the end of the night, give yourself kudos for the fact that you made it throughout the day versus thinking about what else you need to do. And so even everything that we do, it's all of our pouring. Everything is a step up to something else, but it's all boiling down to how can I walk in the best version of me? Even down to this podcast. This podcast is, again, how can I literally just walk into the best version of me, and that includes what I hear. That includes what I'm putting into my mental. And so this is not just, let me just tell you. It's like, no, I care about you, and I want you know that it's okay for you to care about yourself.
Yes, it is. Choose you.
Yes.
And that's what we're doing. 2026
Yes, we are.
Preparing and preparation and manifestation. Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing. Movement, action. That's what we're doing.
Yes.
With limited excuses. We are who we say we are. Mm-hmm. Not the facade we pretend to be.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm excited. Like I'm excited about 2026. I'm excited about all that is to come. And I'm grateful for all that we've learned in 2025.
Yes. Can I just take a moment, as we get toward the end of this podcast, Coach Key, I want to say that I'm grateful for you.
Yes.
I want to say that I'm grateful that, we took our dream and we partnered and we agreed to each other's vision and dream, and we aligned, and you continuously push me and pull me, and you're there for me, and I appreciate that. And it's just that I don't want to be on this journey with anybody else.
Absolutely.
We have created, oh my gosh, the things that the empowerment bingo game, just the things that we've been able to create, just out of love, and of course, phenomenal, educated, bridge to purpose. I'm so proud of you, of just where you're going and how you've grown. And I'm grateful. And I say this and stand on it, that I'm just grateful for you, Coach Key.
Yes. It's interesting that you say that. You are my business partner, but also my best friend. And I am so grateful for the space that I am able to share with you. I am so safe. And I don't think people realize how important it is to have a safe space. Oh my goodness, I could not imagine ever doing this journey with anyone else. Like it just, the perfect word was alignment. What comes into your life is not always aligned, but what stays in your life always is. And alignment works when God is involved. It doesn't take any effort. And that to be my business partner and to be your business partner and to be best friends, it takes no effort on my behalf. I love it. I'm so grateful for it. And it's being with you and doing our journey together, it feels like breathing. So it's, like it's not even work. The time and all the different things and shows that we have together, it feels like life. It feels like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Mm-hmm. I can clearly tell you on the air, private and personally, that it does not get better than you. I assure you of that. In any capacity, it truly does not get better. So I thank you for all that you are to me, all that you've been to me over the years. I assure you that the impact and friendship and love and support that you have given me is unwavering and unmatched. And for that, my sister, I am so grateful. And I love you. And I am so happy. Honey, we will be rocking this thing out till we 100. You better know it.
You better know it.
So 2025 has been good to us. Yes. 2026 gonna be even better.
Even better. Even then, stop that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
All right. So we are going to wrap this up.
We are.
And we are going to say that we love you guys. We appreciate you. Share this podcast. If somebody needs some pouring and you just, you feel like you want to give it, share the podcast. Yes. If you need to go back and listen to it, go back and listen to all 2025 and be prepared for 2026.
Absolutely. We thank you. You could have been anywhere tonight, but you decided to share this space and time with us, with the Empowerment Sisters, and we are so grateful. The next time we speak again, it will be January of 2026. Yes. So we love you and thank you so much. Have the best evening and enjoy the rest of your night and have the day in life that you deserve.
And with that, we'll say love, peace, and chicken grease.
Yes. Bye. Good night.